What is up, Pete? This is your boy Jay. I am back with another update on the 04 LX Sport here, guys. But what I decided to do, guys, I had went with that other style here with this here, and for some strange reason, this PCM here doesn't. For some reason, it gives this car idle issues, and it threw a couple of check engine codes. So what I decided to do was I decided to throw the old spectral filter back on the original setup here, and I used the PI tube this PI tube here. So I took this piece here and put the breather on in this end here. Put the breather here on this end. Put it up on that, and take it off there, put it up there. And we took this for the idle air control valve and ran into this tube here. So now that I'm letting the car idle up or whatever, so as you see, we got the valve cover breather here up a little higher. I had it down here at first, but I ended up putting it back on, put it on that little hose line right there. And I still might just, I don't know. I don't know for shit. But I put it on that elbow right there and put it in this little hose line right here with the valve cover breather here. But I decided to use this PI zip tube from the 6 through 11 style P71 for the zip tube here. And this PI tube, I went ahead and put it in onto this right here. And now the car is not giving me any funny idle issues. The throttle response is a whole lot better. Not just because of that, but also because of this 75 millimeter mass airflow now. I mean, the 75 millimeter throttle body, guys. But since I put this 75 millimeter throttle body on here with this PI tube from the 6 to 11 style, I was able to get it to, seal onto this mass flow adapter in here from the older style. It's just fine now. So we can go inside and have a look. Right now it's idling, and it's, look at the idle. Not going crazy like it was at first. I mean, this thing did have some serious throttle response, but it was throwing a code and it was having idle air issues. So we were definitely dealing with idle air issues with this at first. So I decided to take that off, that mass airflow sensor, because I don't have a P71 2004 P71 PCM. I ordered a PhD0 PCM for this that I'm gonna put in this thing here. So that PhD0 is the one that actually goes to the 03 Crown Vic Police Interceptor, which has all the better shift points and everything else. So I will be installing that into this car here, guys. So this one will get the PhD0 PCM, because this car still has the 03 setup. So what I did was change this throttle body here. I'm gonna order another one of these adapters here, so I can do the new Mercury Interceptor now, guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and order another one of these adapter pieces here, so I can put your air filter on there. So, but yeah, I got that under done with this car, as you can see, and it's idling just fine. We don't have any air leaks or anything like that. It's not leaking any air. I mean, I could use a clamp, a hose clamp on this. I'm thinking about just putting a hose clamp on that right there, just to make sure that seals. But so far, haven't had any issues with anything whatsoever. Let's step back in here. No issues whatsoever coming out of the tube or the breather here. I may just cut this here. Or take the other one like this and cut it, and just have the breather just sit straight up like this. But this is just the piece that goes on the other end for the older one, tube. So I decided to use this PI tube for this guy and put it on here. I got this open element spectral filter, and I went on here and put it on here. So yeah. This is all I got right now for you guys so far. It's almost like putting a cold air intake on here, and if you do, you're not gonna have this piece. They give you a breather piece for this valve cover breather here. And you run that right here that goes from the back of here to that little line right here. Anyway, it's like running a cold air intake, but it's not. We're just using a bigger PI tube, you know, from the 6 to 11 style tube. And like I said, this is what I did. I had some extra heater hose laying around, some high temp hose. I cut the little piece that goes here, extended it as you can see, and I put this elbow here in here, the elbow there, and it fits it right into here with no problem. So it's not idling weird or nothing like that, low idling or anything. So I just went ahead and used the regular mass airflow sensor that go with the car, and I may just cut this off and just say forget it. May just cut it off, guys. Because it was giving me some weird idling issues, you know, so I may just cut it off. But this is the update for this car, and I'm gonna show you what I did to the 07 back here before I go, guys. Just see what I did. You see, it's idling perfectly fine now. It wasn't doing it at first. Now it's idling perfectly fine now. Show you guys what I did with the 07 here. The 07, let me show you what I did with this car. Now that I'm on the 07, I went on ahead and same thing with this one. But the difference is all I did was just cut off the stock airbox and just put this code, this open element filter here on here. Since it's blue, I put it on the blue car like I promised. And this one is not giving me any issues either. No wrench light, no nothing. All I did was just cut the stock airbox off. That's all I did. Just cut the stock airbox and just put this right on there where the stock airbox was cut off at. And bam, there it is. So pretty much the same setup that I got on the Grand Marquis with the same thing here, guys. So, but this is all I had to show you, especially for this car. I was gonna do a separate video, but I'm gonna go ahead and put this car and the 04 in the same video, guys. So let you guys see what I did. All I did was cut the stock airbox off so I can slide that little open element filter over it, tighten it down, and there you have it. And see, so I guess when I put the PhD Zero PCM in here, it'll idle slightly higher because that's what that one does. So, but guys, I am finished. Now all I have to do now is get the gears for this thing. Get this thing ready for some 373s, or I want to say 355s, but I'm thinking going 373s with it. What you guys think? Just let me know down in the comment section what you guys think. Do I do 355 or do I do 373? Because 410s is out the question, guys. So no 410s. I'm gonna stick with either 355 or 373. And even if I do that, I know that I'm gonna have to do a Marty tune on it eventually, because I'm changing the PCM out of this thing. Like I said, we're doing the PhD Zero. I already ordered it, the coveted one that everybody been talking about, the preferred PCM, the P71 PCM would be the PhD Zero for the 03, 04. So since this is a 04, but it still have the same setup as the 2003, we'll just use that PhD Zero into this car and just go from there, guys. And once I swap out that PCM, do the starter relay bypass on this one, then we'll talk about gearing. You know, I mean, it's got a lot better acceleration since I cleaned the plenum and cleaned that throttle body. The acceleration response is a lot better. And then since I put that throttle body on there, it kind of moved my gas pedal up some. My gas pedal used to be sunken in, but now the gas pedal is up a little bit more, which is cool, because it gives it, like I said, a lot better throttle response now with that 75mm throttle body. That comes off of a 2000 to 2003 E250 van. Yeah, 2000, 2003 E250 van for that throttle body, guys. If you're trying to do it for your 2003, 2004, it'll work, guys. It will work. So you want to do it for 03, 04, grab that 75mm, clean your intake plenum, and you can run the same setup as I did with the PI tube and this MAF adapter setup for this car with that open element filter there. You can do the same thing, guys. So you guys see that this is done now, guys. I'm about to go in the house and relax with the wife and the kids. And I will bring you guys more content when its content is available. This is your boy Jay saying peace, be blessed, be safe. Catch you guys later. I'm out.